Good morning and welcome back to Outdoor Chef Life, and Happy New Year's, guys. Happy 2022. Hope you guys had a good celebration. We're out right now and doing some van camping in the woods. As you can see, we're gonna go look for some mushrooms today. We're also gonna be hitting the low tide in the afternoon because there's a nice negative tide later on. But let me show you. First thing I want to show you is this. I already found something. I already found a mushroom, I think. Let me show you how I did that. Okay, so here at this campground we're at this Hipcamp. If you guys never use that, it's just like it's a website, Hipcamp. You can find campsites. It's pretty cool. Anyways, there's this outhouse right here. So I was, doing my morning business, taking care of business. And I was just looking at the trees over here. It's just open, right? And I was looking at the tree and I see something. I'm like, I think that might be a mushroom. So we're gonna check it out right now. And look at this. Yup, look at this. This right here, this, that's a woodier mushroom. Check that out. All along this little branch. That's woodier. And that's gonna be perfect for a dish later on. And let's see if there's any more. Whoop, I spot one right there. There's another one right on that branch. Nice. Yeah, let's see how it feels. It should be pretty firm. It's been raining a lot. We've had almost non-stop rain for the past week and a half, 2 weeks. So it's been heavy. And those are a little wet, but it should be fine. I'm just gonna leave that here for now because this is just at our campsite. Nobody else is gonna come and search this area or anything, I don't think. So we're gonna go do some hikes around the area. First, I got some breakfast here that is ready. So I made these eggs. They're just basically ramen eggs, literally what you put in ramen. And I can show you how I made this really quickly. I just poked a little hole on the top of the eggs. That releases the excess air that's inside the shell while you're boiling. And you just kind of want to turn these eggs when you're boiling them just lightly. And boil them for 5 minutes. Peel them all. You can see how cooked it is. So it's still runny yolk. Perfect. That's how I want it. And just made a marinade with sake, mirin, and soy sauce. And then you just put the eggs and let them marinate. It's been marinating for about 2 days now. And these eggs are from my buddy Miguel. Shout out to you, Miguel. Thank you for the eggs. It's from his backyard. He's got like 19 chickens in the backyard. Now we're just gonna top it on our rice instead of using it for ramen. So here's my rice. These eggs should be nice and marinated. Look at that, yolk is beautiful. And this is just Thai chili and fish sauce combined. I'm just gonna top it off with some green onion. You want some shiso? I'll just take a couple. Now the eggs are nice, huh? Mm-hmm. Nicely marinated. You can see that soy sauce, that salt content went into the yolk because of how kind of jelly looking it is. And I'm just gonna mix this up and eat it for breakfast. Mm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm. Mm-hmm. That's a perfect breakfast. All right. All right, we found a hiking trail. All right, let me get my shoes on. Take my slides off. Trade them for the hiking shoes. Both from Keen. I've literally been wearing these Keens way too much. There we go, we'll take this little trail. Hopefully we can find some. Pretty thick in there. Get in there real quick, just check it out. Wow. Oh, it opens up. Look at this little weird looking one. Is that a hedgehog? I think this is a hedgehog. Look at the underside. It's just like, I've never seen it curled out like that. It's just a little old. But that's a hedgehog mushroom. I see another hedgehog right there, I think. Here, hold this.
Spiky cactus looking one?
The spiky gills.
Careful, there's little spikes.
Yeah, that's a hedgie. Look at the underside. It's got like little icicles. It's hard to tell on the GoPro, but look, they look like little tiny icicles underneath instead of gills. That's how you know it's a hedgehog.
Is that what those all are too, or no?
Yeah, I think these are. Oh yeah, all of these are. So this is not flat, but this can be old, you know, round. Yeah. With age, it kind of forms like a flower, I guess. Look at that. That's a hedgehog. Pretty. Wow, we're off to a good little start. And I think we found another type of mushrooms. This may be yellowfoot. Yes, it is. This is a type of chanterelle, but it's called the yellowfoot. You can see it's kind of hollow in the stem. Look at that, it's got the veins underneath. That's a yellowfoot. Ah, nice. Look at that, we got more. Yeah, nice hedgie to your right. It's a nice, another nice yellowfoot here. There you go. I guess it's hedgehog and yellowfoot day. Check this out, guys. Look at the nice clusters Jocelyn found. More yellowfoot there. And a nice big cluster right there too. And a nice big one right there. They're a type of chanterelle, so they should be really good. I hope. These are going to be perfect for our dish later. We got a nice bag full of yellowfoot and hedgehog mushrooms, and we're going to absolutely load up on them because they're everywhere. But you know what? We're going to start heading out to the coast, try some coastal foraging. Maybe we'll grab some mussels. We'll try a little poke poling, see what we get out there. And just to double check, there's your yellowfoot chanterelle. Oh yeah, we didn't find any black trumpets. We should have been looking out for those, because those are kind of hard to spot if you're not looking. Well, we're gonna get driving to the coast. While I do that, let me tell you about our sponsor for today, which is Keen. Keen is an outdoor footwear brand that is trusted by those who are passionate about the outdoor lifestyle. Keen focuses on comfort and durability. Today, I have on the Ridge Flex. These boots have the ability to bend where other boots crack and wear over time. It's also waterproof, and Keen's dry technology lets vapor out without letting water in. Keen is also environmentally conscious, so they use better leather from tanneries that are LWG certified, and it has an eco anti-odor for natural odor control. I honestly love every pair of Keens I own. They have been extremely comfortable, and honestly, whether you enjoy the outdoors on a daily basis or you're just a weekend warrior, Keens will be the right fit for you. So make sure to check them out. Check the link in the description below to find these Ridge Flex boots and find many more styles that are the perfect fit for you. Alright, well, thank you Keen for sponsoring this video. Now let's get out to the coast. Here we go. Oh man, that's steep. Gotta go down a rope. Jocelyn's already down there. How'd she get down there? I think I'm gonna just throw these poke poles down. Ready? Yup. That's quite far away down. I'm gonna throw my bucket down too. There you go. Alright, there's a rope here. Oh, that rope looks kind of sketchy. Alright. There we go. All right, guys. Well, I've never been to this specific intertidal zone. I'm not really after anything specific. So we'll see what we find, and we'll just use that for our dish today. Ooh. Take a look at that, guys. Couple of red abalone. Those are pretty nice. They are delicious, but you're not allowed to harvest any of them right now. I mean, it's been closed for several years, maybe 3 years, 4 years, something like that. And not sure if they're planning to reopen things for sport, but we'll see what happens. Check it out, more red abalone in there as well. On this side, on that rock as well. I mean, it's good to see that the population is quite healthy. So hopefully they'll bring back the abalone for sport fishing at least. And maybe we could just get one a year, 2 a year.
Really
I'd be happy. I'll be happy with that. That'll be great. So what I'm seeing right now, there are a ton of sea snails, those little turban snails, but they're pretty big. And I think we'll harvest some of that, and we'll use that for our dish. Like these ones right here, these red ones, they're pretty big. So we'll take some of these bigger ones. It'll be a tasty addition for our dish. Oh, look at this one. There's a black. That's a big one too. I didn't bring any bait, but so we have to crack open a mussel or a limpet or something.
Wow, look how big this guy is.
Here's a limpet for bait. Jocelyn's gonna try poke pulling. Go. Oh, windy. That's a good hole. Doesn't go that deep. These are some good sized limpets. Usually like they're a quarter size, but this one is nice. Oh, damn it. Stuck. This one's about a 50-cent size. Oh my god. Stuck. That's a little sculpin right there. Oh. We'll just throw them back. Go. There we go. Let's try this deep little pocket here. Just gonna send it down. See if anything wants it. Look how shiny that is. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. There's a bunch of small sized mussels here. So I'm gonna grab some of these as well. So they'll be really good for flavor. And look at these abalone, still alive, all the way out. Like no water here. And what I believe might be happening as well is that like there's so many sea urchin that they're kind of, these abalone are forced to come up the intertidal zone further up out of the water, you know, during low tide, so they can feed on the seaweed. So that's what it seems like anyways, because if you go a little bit deeper, just covered with sea urchin. So you guys are just getting pushed up, and pretty sure that's how they die. You know, we find a lot of shells here, right? They just get dried up like this, and they probably die if they're out too long. Yeah, look at this guy. Look, it literally looks like he's melting. Like his I don't know if you see that. Got my bucket. Pour some water on these guys. There you go. Stay hydrated, my friend. Alright, the tide should be returning pretty soon, so it should be fine. Check this out. This is called a sea lemon. This one is huge, biggest I've seen. Look at my hand. It's bigger than my finger. That thing is big. See you, buddy. All right, we're gonna start heading back. We'll see you guys at the campsite. Whoa, it gets dark quick. Look at that. Especially when you get inside these big trees. Anyways, we're gonna get everything set up. We're gonna get a fire going there, and yeah, we'll cook it up. All right. There's our fire for the night, and let's start the cooking. All right, we have some garden vegetables here, and Jocelyn grew some Napa cabbage. She also grew some bok choy as well, so we're gonna put those in there. We got a carrot, and also have a little bit of leftover of this green onion towards the stem here, so we'll use that in there. And I have some leftover crab, Dungeness crab, and we have all the mushrooms that we picked today. We also have all the little turban snails and limpets and mussels that we got today. So we're gonna incorporate all of that, and we're making like this Chinese crispy noodle dish. And I used to eat that when I was a kid. My dad actually used to make it for me, and it's very delicious. So I want to show you guys that recipe today. The first thing I'm gonna do is I got these egg noodles here. You can get this at any Asian market, like basically ramen, right? These are, you can use these for ramen, but we're gonna also use them for we're gonna fry this up and make it nice and crispy. So I'll get my pan going with some oil. And we're just gonna get the oil nice and hot, and we'll throw the noodles in there. I'm gonna toss it in. Trying to make the noodles kind of stand a little bit, so it's not like a flat pancake. I'll try to flip this here. All right, that's done. We'll get it onto that sheet tray. They'll stay nice and crispy on there. I'm gonna do one more batch, so we're gonna have something each plate. Hit it with a little bit of salt. Alright, well, the crispy noodles are done. Now we're gonna cook the actual topping. Alright, now we'll get the mushrooms in. And if you notice, I didn't grab the woodier mushrooms. I think this is enough. Yeah, all the mushrooms are gone. Just shrink down so much, huh? Now we'll throw the bok choy in there. Now I'm gonna get all the shellfish in there, the mussels, the turban snails, a couple limpets. I cleaned them out already. And here, you can use chicken stock or any kind of stock here, but I'm just gonna use water, and then the mussels will actually give us a lot of flavor, so I don't need any stock. Just gonna cover this with our pan here. The cabbage in there now. And we gotta put the sauces in too. Don't forget about the sauces. First, oyster sauce. Come on. It's cold, so it's real thick. A little more. A little more. There we go. A little bit of soy sauce. That's a little bit, a lot. A little bit of red. This one gives it a bit of sweetness. I also have chili paste as well. Or this, they call it chili garlic sauce. So we'll put a little bit of that in there too. Just mix that all in. The mussels are opening. I think I might need a couple more minutes for these mussels, some of them. And that looks delicious already. Mussels looking good. We got the limpets open, or off, I guess. Now all we have left to do is thicken the sauce. I have here some potato starch. Actually, I usually use cornstarch, but didn't have any at the store. So we have potato starch, and that should work too. And you know what? I'm gonna throw the green onions in too. Since this is the stem of the green onion, we'll cook it a little bit. Pour potato starch in. And that should thicken things up here. There we go. Yes. Look how thick that is now. See that? Oh, we have the crab too. Let's throw the crab in. This is already cooked. Toss it around a little. Let me check the flavor, see if it needs anything. That's perfect. Okay, now we plate. Here it is, guys. The Chinese crispy noodle with garden vegetables, freshly harvested shellfish, and foraged mushrooms. Cheers, guys. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Cool. See, the sauce kind of gets all over these crispy noodles. Oh. And it's like half soft, half crunchy.
Mm-hmm.
It's so good. Yes, check that out. That's a nice bite right there. Got the yellow foot on there. Got the bok choy. I think there's a mussel on there too somewhere. Oh, it's right here. I'm gonna take this bite for you guys. Right in front of you. Saucy. It's sweet, it's a little spicy, it's savory. Just look, just look.
It's always fun when you can both mushroom forage and coastal forage same day.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you had a big adventure.
Yeah. We had a full day adventure.
Got muddy.
You got money. Oh, it was a lot of fun. Alright guys, well today was a fun adventure. I'm about to get messy and dig into these crab legs. If you guys like the video, make sure to hit that thumbs up, subscribe, and Happy New Year's. Happy 2022. This year, it's going to be a good year. It's going to be your year. It's going to be our year too. Have a good one, guys. And see you next time. Peace.